And we are back with some more Hogwarts Legacy. With our new friend and good friend, Scott Watson. Our super generic name. Ah, yeah, we left off in the Slytherin common room. Can I just use magic on the fly?
Lumos.
Oh my.
Revelio.
That pen and quill, that was just moving on its own. I think. Apple. My god, a bit of ASMR start off the video. Right then, let's... Whoop. Oh. So we are going... Oh, sorry, find your common room.
I suppose.
Oh, of course, because...
are in order.
Idiot. Introduce yourself to Imelda? Oh god. Introduce yourself to Ominous. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. Introduce yourself to Sebastian. Are these going to be my best friends?
No.
Hello, Sebastian.
Can I help you?
Oh my, okay.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor
Oh,
fellow.
I was going to say he's dead.
Glad you and Fig are all right.
Are these... will these friends be the same for every house, or is it, like, different for each house? Like, is it the same characters, or... It was exciting. Your friend died.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What were you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Thank you, Sebastian. We will see you later. Imelda and... Is it Ominous? I'm so sorry if I'm getting that wrong.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Hello. Is it Imelda?
Not going to
It
move
must be.
there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Hmm.
Checkmate. Told you.
Hello.
You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way.
Quite
Shame I
right.
wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
How does everyone know what happened? Like, how? I wish you had been there. Can I flirt? What's going on? What? We had it handled. I wish you had been there. Do we start flirting? Is that the route we're going down? What's going on? We had it handled.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time
Okay.
on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's
Jesus.
nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and
I didn't mean to
around the
offend you.
Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
I know, right? Yeah. God. Come on, guys.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I hope we actually do, like, meet up with these guys again later on. It's not just like a weird introduction to some randomers that we never see again. He looks just like the Sebastian guy. Wait,
I think
what?
I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous.
Ominous.
Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Yeah, I know. I do like to make an entrance memorable, more like terrifying. Yeah.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Thanks, man.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Did you suspect you being Slytherin?
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts.
I've got to play this game in the
Not
other
something I'm
houses.
especially proud of.
Be cool to see different cutscenes
He's
if they
obsessed with blood stages.
have them.
A pure-blood maniac.
Oh,
Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
okay.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Where's that voice coming from? 10 out of 10 game, this. I'll stop now.
Madame Kagawa is certainly strict. I thought flying was supposed to be fun.
God, you can just spin everything. Can I spin your head? That's getting quite dark now. I am in Slytherin. Oh, I'm just taking it all in. Like, my God. Right then. Oh my God, we are sprinting. Hi.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been
Absolutely
dreaming of
not.
this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it.
How come we couldn't
You
get
only
into
have
this
one
5th year?
first
Like,
day
why?
at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
Or WLs.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster
Wait.
and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Please don't tell me I'm going to have to actually take an exam. Like back in school. What?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help
Oh.
you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be
Sorry,
wise
something
to
just fell
take
off my
full
shelf.
advantage of this exceptionally valuable
Why?
resource.
I want to be a wizard. I just
Thank
do.
you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Probably
Walk
not.
with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okie dokie.
This way.
Wait. Wait. What's this? House chest, place.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide
I'm
will
so
also
slow.
train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Is there a way I can like put my wand away? Just sort of walking around with it.
The guide will give you opportunities
Oh,
to
the snake's
practice your
come.
magic.
I know
and
it's not a snake. I'm
educate
sorry, I
yourself
forgot what it's
about
called.
visiting lore.
Well, hello.
Do keep up.
I'm trying. Oh,
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
huh. Shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse, the largest kelpie ever reported in the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Is the Loch Ness Monster. So they're incorporating the Loch Ness Monster, are they? You've just unlocked the field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. The field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Right, okay. Wait, what? Ah. You're visiting with... Oh, this is a lot. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenge menu to continue. Hello? Oh. This reminds me a bit of like Red Dead Online's cards. It's probably nothing similar. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a few new challenge categories. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select the field guide page. Continue. Each challenge has tiers, special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. I can't talk. It's very late. I'm a tired boy. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okie dokie. Whoa.
Clever, isn't it?
Wait, what's
Keep
that
your eyes
chest?
open for
Okay.
more opportunities
Never mind.
Like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh my god, there's so many. This is going to be so much fun.
Lumos.
Well, hello. Start jumping next to her. What's that then?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Ah, good timing.
Hmm?
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and
Good.
find Central
My
Hall.
god. Whoa! Oh. Ah, select the Grand Staircase region. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames that you have discovered, including your own house common room. Oh, is this like... Wait, grey flue flames reveal a location of undiscovered flames. Is this like fast travel? What is it? The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including Astronomy Tower, Library, and the Greenhouse. Or greenhouses. Okay. Select the Library Annex region. You? Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall flue flames for you. Use R to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall. A tutorial to
And here
fast
we are.
travel?
Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I want to play Quidditch.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Can you tell me more about the Charms
What
class?
will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses
I wish
on
it
how
was
to defend oneself
Severus.
against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What's
You
Hogsmeade?
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack.
Nothing.
My
Nothing happened at all.
suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Wait, what? I can lie? Should I be lying?
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Speaking of,
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of
My camera's a bit
spellcasting.
too far up.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
That changed nothing.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat.
It did
I need to get to
purely
class
just
myself.
attack us.
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
I feel like I'm back at
And
school.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Righty. Hello there, Professor Fig.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about
Oh god.
exploring ruins?
Did I make a wrong choice?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
How? Okay. What was it that he was sent to do? Unfold. Live your soul. Go on.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Righty. What was he doing? Charmed compass, new item unlocked. Okay. Hello? Oh, okay. Oh! That's quite cool. How do I turn that off? I don't want to be late for class.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Oh, you're talking to me. Okay.
Revelio.
What am I doing?
Protego.
Hello? Why can't I do anything? What have I done wrong? What did I do? My eye is going off it.
Lumos.
Help me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Protego. Revelio.
I've completely forgot how to activate whatever that is. Oh well. It's Sebastian. Oh god.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Damn.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Well then. Steady your one. Oh, okay. Didn't Harry Potter and his friends all learn this spell like first or second year?
Now, let's try something a little larger.
No. Oh god, why am I doing it?
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Oh, my bad.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully stood. Now, well done.
Huh. Ah, just killed him. Sorry.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take
Sebastian?
your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair
Traitor.
duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
If I lose this straight away, I'll cry. Are you...
This should be
Protego! Levioso!
good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say
Well,
I'm a quick
it
learner.
is.
Protego.
Levioso!
Complicates things.
This is class.
I do enjoy lively dueling.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Oh. Is that it? We're not friends now.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity.
Got some points, guys.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students.
Okay, sorry.
They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Well, okay.
Oh, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay. Wait, can I talk to you? Why are you highlighted?
Huh. Always
Oh,
thought
never mind.
Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, that's what I said. Is that Sebastian? Are you now mad at me?
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Uh-oh. Why can you lie?
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
What?
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know,
I wasn't trying to be a
might
dick.
Be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know.
Oh.
School rules are in place for a reason.
Teacher. Teacher.
Keep students in the dark.
Teacher's behind you.
So many things we're deemed unprepared to know.
The teacher is
If you want
behind
to get
you.
the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then.
The teacher is
Whether it's
literally
joining a
next to you.
secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you,
The
Sebastian.
teacher is
I'll
gonna
keep that in
hear
mind.
you.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere
My God.
unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill.
It
Look for
it was
Lupin Brattleby
actual
near the
skill,
Clock Tower entrance,
my friend.
if you're interested. Till next time.
Till next time. Where's this chest? Oh, level 2. It says there's like a chest or something. But where? Oh. My bad. I'm not in frame. Now where are we going?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
How do you... Is it just... You just activate them? They just light up? Like, what?
Protego!
That's not it.
Revelio.
Oh, have I messed that up? We'll soon find out. Oh God. Hi. What? What? What's going on? What just happened? Hang on, is someone getting attacked or something? Oh my God. Oh. Oh, they're the fast travel points.
Broadens the mind.
You dimwit. It keeps showing that there's chests nearby, but I don't know how.
Revelio.
Ah. Please tell me this isn't the women's restroom. Some coins? Anything in here? Like, wait, why can I? Okay. What? That's a strange looking toilet. That's not a door. Please say this is a trophy. Oh. Just having a shower, don't mind me.
Beautification potion. I shan't tell. Certainly suits you.
I was born this way. Not me. Scott. Definitely not me. My God, no. Okay.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Oh, God. One of those teachers.
Here. Behind you.
Who's talking?
There
Oh,
is an
hi.
open seat here.
Thank you.
I remember her from a trailer.
I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Oh, no. I'm about to.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm
Oh,
work.
I'm gonna like him. I can tell.
Confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
Please do not make me answer the question.
I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Whoa, okay.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Surely people would.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh god. Whew.
Accio.
Nice.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
I used to love those classes back in school when you'd get to go outside. My god. Well then.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
What? Okay.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
My god. Oh, what am I doing? I can see numbers on the board. Is it like getting points? What's going on?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Ah.
Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Accio, the trick is to pull the sphere. That's it! Stay focused.
Really?
Very good. Don't worry. Excellent control there. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you
What do you mean?
care
I
to
missed
give our new student
every single
a bit of
one.
a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it her first or is it me?
What's this?
Oh, look at me. I can make it stay on the board.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Get in.
Splendid!
Here we go. There we go.
Can I get another 50? Hello? Game? No!
Nicely done. Let us see this.
Oh! Can she knock it off? Oh, well, I win no matter what now. Well, unless I thought it was going to roll off. I would have cried.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Thanks. Scott. Summoner's Court winner. What you gonna do? You don't want to mess with me?
A bit more
Ah,
interesting,
God.
shall we?
I embarrassed myself. Really?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
You
This
don't
round
say.
settles it all.
Be sharp.
Oh. I think this one I might lose.
Accio.
Is that a 50? Get in.
Very good.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Oops. Oh no.
Happens to the best of us.
I can't win now.
Here we go.
Damn.
There we go.
Oh, I can win, I can. But I need to get it on 50. I'll wait till it goes again.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be weird. You are doing quite well.
I won. Not by much.
Impressive.
Get in.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Hello? Oh.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
But we came back to class. Why?
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
You didn't.
Took me weeks
Pure
to
luck.
become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm holding my own. Why can you be, like, a dick?
That's good to hear.
Oh, that's the whole point, isn't it?
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Does her mum still teach here?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world.
Bigger than Hogwarts?
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
Jesus.
But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
It must be a small island. My god. Is magic the same?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Really?
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
I think I prefer using just my hand. I don't know why.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
I thought I
Wagadu,
thought there was only
but
one.
I'm glad to be
Hogwarts.
Here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you.
Why?
Better not keep him waiting.
Why?
Until next time.
Detention.
Of course.
Bye, Natty.
You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Will it not?
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
And guys, I'm going to leave it there for part 2. I do hope you're enjoying the series just like I am. I'm thoroughly loving this. Every second of it has been amazing. But yeah, that's part 2. I hope to see you in part 3. If you did enjoy, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in part 3.